Hello everyone, this is Teresa with Whimsical Card Studio. I'm very excited today to be participating in Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop. This hop was put together to help many out in the industry who have been impacted by new YouTube rules that require a number of views and subscribers in order to earn money. We have come together to help those in need and bring you some amazing new tutorials from artists that you may have never seen before. So after you're finished watching my video, you can click the link in the video description below to check out the next person on the list. The exciting part is there are many prizes being offered. I believe 120 in all. So please watch my video and watch for details on what the prize is on this stop on the hop. Thank you very much. My project today is what I'm calling a stacked die cut interactive card, and I'm going to show you how I put this together with pretty much just dies and cardstock and some glue and a few other items. So what I'm holding up here are 4 die cuts that I created out of the Spellbinders die. It does have some open spaces around the edges, so I'm going to have to use some craft foam in order to basically encircle the edges of that die and ensure my microbeads don't escape later. So what I'm doing here is gluing down 4 different die cuts that I did out of thin cardboard in order to do my stacked die cut inlay. So after I've stacked the 4 and glued them together, what I'm going to do is then add a piece of white card, another die cut in white on top of it before gluing it down to the black card base. So once I've determined the position here, I'm getting out the Tombow multi-mono liquid glue in order to glue this down to the center. And before I actually glue it there, I will remove the overlay part on the top so that it doesn't get glued down. I just put it there for placement purposes. So once I have that securely in place, I'm going to glue down the thin craft foam that I cut out in order to go around the edges. And I did cut it exactly the same size as the outside circle for the die so that it would fit snugly around. In fact, I have to stretch it just slightly in order to get it around the edge of the die, which is exactly what I want. This ensures that once I do fill it up with the microbeads that they can't escape from the maze. And the next phase of this will be adding those microbeads, which has to be done pretty carefully. I started by organizing myself first and learned some lessons from the first run through I did on this project. So I'm just using some mini muffin cups in order to put the various colors of the microbeads into before I start filling in the little maze, is what I call it as far as the die is concerned. And I used 4 colors here, but what you'll see in the pictures is the actual project that I completed with 5 colors. I realized after filming this video that I had skipped a color when I redid this, so what you'll see at the end actually has 5 colors. So at this phase, I am actually proceeding very slowly to fill the various different spaces because they are separate from each other. And the thing I'm trying to avoid happening is overfilling with microbeads, or even worse, accidentally getting the colors mixed up together, because it is not my goal with this project to get the colors mixed up. And what I tried to do is just use very few beads at a time, especially when I was working in the really small spaces. And once that part is complete, I need to add some adhesive over the top of the white die cut and the black foam surrounding it before adding the piece of acetate over the top to secure those microbeads in place. So I used this Tombow glue pen in order to add glue not only on top of the white die cut, but I was careful to go around the edges of the die cut on the black fun foam, if that makes sense, in order to secure that acetate very well. And once all of that is done and I felt satisfied that the acetate wasn't going anywhere, I glued on the overlay, the light gray cardstock with the circle cut out in the center of it. Something I should mention is that I left out of the filming the part where I added an additional white die cut layer on top of the acetate window before adhering down the letters that made up this sentiment. I'm using the double cut alphabet dies from Concord and 9th. And like I said before, all the supplies will be listed in the description below, and there is a blog post if you would prefer to go there and see additional information and photos on this project. I'd like to say I really appreciate you spending the time with me today to view the project, and there's some exciting news about the giveaway that's associated with this stop, as with every stop on the hop. I have a $25 gift certificate from Simon Says Stamp and 2 Catherine Pooler inks to be given away to a lucky commenter on this stop. Please don't forget to leave a comment and enjoy the next person on the hop. Thank you.